Sonnaz can begin work on the seat base.
The fabric's attached by these old traditional pins, so it's simply a case of lifting them all out one by one. The challenge is some of them are actually quite tight in the wood. There's an old label on the inside here, and it says Nottingham Shop Fitting Company, and it was made in Long Eaton, which was basically for a long while the centre of the universe for any furniture making and upholstery. Because this is part of the frame and it's obviously been put in there the very first time that it was recovered, I'm actually going to leave it in there because I think that's quite a lovely thing. The next stage is prepping it for upholstery.
Meanwhile, Dom is turning his attention to the wooden elements of the chair.
I'm missing an armrest. Thankfully, I've got one. You can see it's got some really nice patina and some nice wear on it. I want to keep all of that and just basically try and replicate that onto the other side. So we've sourced this beautiful big old piece of hardwood, which is going to be perfect for the armrest.
And there's plenty of wood left for Dom to also recreate the wooden feet that allow the chair to freestand.
That's great. It's worked out really well. I'm super chuffed with these.
Sonnaz, meanwhile, begins work on the seat.
It's 27 inches square.
The final step is 2 layers of foam to create a comfortable seat.
So I'm gluing it on with a contact adhesive. What that means is both surfaces have to be glued in order for it to glue once it's made contact. There's only one opportunity to get this right. Once it's made contact, it's made contact. First corner on, back corner. You can see straight away, actually, that the foam starts to create this dome and that lovely plumpness. Thankfully, that went well first time.
The seat base is now ready for its fabric covering.
I've got this beautiful antique-looking velvet. Just checking to see if there's a particular pile on the velvet. We always make sure that, say you were to stroke the velvet on a chair, the pile runs from top to bottom and from back to front, so that when you actually sit on it and then stand up from it, you're not fighting against the pile, it's actually going with you. So that's the seat base finished. It's all tacked off and the cover fits beautifully. And I think that's quite lovely.
Her final task before reassembly is to upholster the back using the same rich green velvet she used on the base.
I'm going to finish the edge off with tacks because that's how it was originally done. And I think it's actually quite a nice look to have tacks still on there. Last tack. Now that's done, I can assemble the chair. Steve, just give me a hand.
Do you want me to hold it?
Yes, please. If you could just hold that there for me, Steve.
Yeah.
That really does look the part, though. It really does. Yeah, cool.
Thank you. Really happy with that and can't wait for Jamie to get here.